Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, NASCAR Cup Series, Bank of America Roval 400. This will be the 8th race on the Charlotte Roval. 407.006 kilometers around Charlotte Motor Speedway, 17 turns. 252.902 miles, 109 laps, 3 stages, 25, 25, and 59. Fuel window is 39 to 44, 8 sets of Goodyear Racing Eagles, 7 stickers, and 1 qualifying scuffs. I know there is a portion of the fan base that thinks we should go back to the oval. I like the fact, like Marcus Smith has said, there's 2 different experiences at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The oval in May and then the Roval in October. I like the fact there's those 2 completely different experiences for the racing. I don't think any one track should have 2 races, in my opinion. I know a lot of tracks have had 2 races, obviously Martinsville since the beginning, among other tracks. No, I think there needs to be 38, including if we do an all-star race, if we do Clash, Combine 1, whatever we do, 38 completely different experiences throughout the calendar for NASCAR. Yes, we go to Kansas, yes, we go to Texas, Charlotte, Chicagoland. These are all, quote, cookie cutter tracks, but they're still different experiences. And I think we need that throughout the entire schedule. I don't know, a lot of people look at F1. F1 doesn't race the same track twice. IndyCar, do they race the same track twice at all? I don't think they do, actually. I know they've done doubleheaders at Iowa, which I think is off this schedule, and I think they do a doubleheader somewhere else, Milwaukee maybe. But yeah, they don't typically race the same track twice. They race one race. Indianapolis, they do the oval, obviously the Indianapolis 500, the Great American Race. They also do the road course 2 weeks prior to that, the open Indy week. So, my opinion. So this is the 8th oval race. We've had 7 previous. So next year's number 9, we know that's already on the schedule. Marcus Smith likes the Roval, so I think it's going to stay. So the last 2 winners of the Roval led the final 33 laps. In the last 3 races, those are the 3 races with the Gen 7 car, we had 5, 4, and 2 DNFs. Otherwise, almost the entire field's running. Stage 1 has gone caution-free the last 3 races. On the lead lap, we had 29 cars, 33 cars, and 27 cars. So we don't have a lot of cars DNFing. We don't have a lot of cars going laps down. So you have so many cars on the lead lap that makes those pit stops so vital. I know back in the day there was what they would call running the race backwards at road courses, where you take the 109 laps, you can go 40 laps on a set of fuel, you go backwards from that. Technically, you can do the same thing here in 2025. You just basically either, if you want to delay that first pit stop, you stay out at the end of stage 1, pit somewhere during stage 2, pit somewhere during stage 3. You can make it work. Or modern day with the stage breaks, you can short pit at the end of stage 1, which is lap 23. Stay out at the end of stage 2. Come in approximately lap 65 of stage 3. Then you basically kept the race in thirds, 23, 42, and 44. You're going to save fuel under those 2 cautions, so yeah, you can make it work. Maybe that second stop, instead of lap 65, you run it to lap 70. So you kind of play with that a little bit, because you are going to have extra fuel for staying out. Not going to burn as much on those laps that count. So there's ways to do it on 2-stop, but I think with the tire degradation, we did see that tire fall off during practice. You're going to want fresh Goodyear tires, so I think 3 stops is going to be the norm here. At the end of stage 1, the end of stage 2, and midway through stage 3. Only one driver has won the Roval starting inside the top 5. So in those previous 7 races, Ryan Blaney started 9th, Chase Elliott 19th, Chase Elliott 2nd, Kyle Larson 10th, Christopher Bell 8th, A.J. Allmendinger and Christopher Larson each 6th. So 2 years in a row, the winner started 6th. Michael McDowell starting 6th this week. Shane Van Gisbergen is starting 2nd. Is he going to be able to win his 5th straight road course race? Only time will tell. Chevrolet has won 5 of the 7 Roval races. HMS has won 4 of the last 6. And when it comes to road course racing, a lot of people say you can't win a stage and win the race. Bullshit. Shane Van Gisbergen's won 2 of his 4 wins on road courses. He won stage 2. So you can win stage 2. You just stay out at the end of stage 2 and you put there in stage 3. That quote, running it backwards, the kind of pit strategy, it can be done. We'll see if it happens again. Now, on the 22 road courses we've had in the Gen 7 car, Shane Van Gisbergen's been in 11 of them. He's got 5 wins, average finish 8.18. Next up, Chris Buescher, 9.27 in a win. Tyler Reddick, 10.05 in 3 wins. Chase Elliott, 10.57 average finish, which isn't bad. No wins in 22 road course races. He was the road course king in the Gen 6 car. Seabell, 11.45 average finish with 2 wins. He won COTA earlier this year. William Byron, 13.36 average finish on road courses with 2 wins. Alex Bowman, 13.47 in a win. Michael McDowell, 13.54 in a win. Ross Chastain, 14.36 in a win. And the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger, 15.09 in a win. In the 5 road course races here in 2025, Shane Van Gisbergen, average finish 2.0, 4 wins. He's got 4 wins and finished 7th in the other race. Seabell, 6.8 average finish with a win. He won COTA. Tyler Reddick, 8.2. Chase Briscoe, 10.2. Chase Elliott, 10.4. Chris Buescher, 10.8. Alex Bowman, 12.0. William Byron, 12.6. Michael McDowell, 14.2. Ross Chastain, 14.4. At the 3 Roval races, AJ Allmendinger's average finish, 3.66. Seabell, 6.0. Kyle Larson, 6.33. Shane Van Gisbergen, he was only in 1 Roval race, so he finished 7th last year in that 3rd Colic car. I mean, he can be beat. We all know this now. William Byron, average finish 7.0. Tyler Reddick, 8.33. Chris Buescher, 10.0. These are the last 3 Roval races. Joey Logano, 10.3. Bubba Wallace, 10.7. And Ryan Preece, 11.0. Now, during those Roval races, AJ Allmendinger, average running position in 3 Roval races, 4.44. Shane Van Gisbergen, 7.63. Christopher Bell, 8.34. Chase Elliott, 9.38. Tyler Reddick, 9.83. Cole Custer, 10.14. William Byron, 10.17. And Joey Logano, 11.10. I'm looking to make a change to my fantasy lineup here. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave my Fantasy Live lineup. Alright. NASCAR Fantasy Live. Obviously, you can use each driver 5 times in the 10 races for the playoffs. Unfortunately, I've used Christopher Bell 4 times already. I got to watch out for that. I got 1 start left for him. So, road courses is typically where you kind of pick up some guys you normally don't run. Shane Van Gisbergen, I'm using him. I'm using the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger. Then I looked at guys that are run well on road courses. There's a guy that beat SVG at Watkins Glen last year, Chris Buescher. I put him in. Tyler Reddick, he's on the pole. We know he can win road course races. Then Chase Elliott, and then I got Kyle Larson in the garage. I got 3 starts left for Larson in the playoffs. So obviously at Talladega, I'll use just a bunch of junk people. I won't use the big names. So yeah, you kind of got to watch your kind of the way you do your load management there. So I'm getting a little over my skis with that one. On the picks there on NASCAR Fantasy Live, Shane Van Gisbergen versus AJ Allmendinger. I'm picking Shane Van Gisbergen. Bubba Wallace over Denny Hamlin, picking Bubba Wallace. Chase Briscoe and Ross Chastain, picking Ross Chastain. Austin Cindric, Tyler Reddick. I am picking Tyler Reddick for that one. As we look at the points, we know Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney have both won, and they are guaranteed a spot in the round of 8. Kyle Larson plus 54. He'll clinch at the end of stage 1. Denny Hamlin plus 48. He should clinch at the end of stage 1. Christopher Bell plus 44. He should clinch, if not in the stage 1, in the stage 2. Same way William Byron plus 40. Chase Briscoe plus 21. Joey Logano plus 13. Ross Chastain minus 13, Bubba Wallace minus 26, Tyler Reddick minus 29, Austin Cindric minus 48. The last lap, last corner incident last week with Bubba and Denny Hamlin. That, as a Bubba Wallace fan, as a Denny Hamlin fan, that was racing. Denny goes in, looks like he got tight, went up the track, got into Bubba, Bubba got into the wall. Pure, nothing but racing. Does it suck for Toyota? Yes, because the Chevrolet won. Does it suck for Bubba? Yes. Did Bubba have every right in the world to flip off Denny Hamlin? Yes. And I love what Denny said about that on his podcast. When we're in the race car, Bubba Wallace flipped off the driver of the 11 for that move. When we're at 23-11, I'm his boss. The fact that Denny can compartmentalize that and separate those two, I love it. That's how it should be. Bubba's in 26th. Is that a must win? I think so. Him and Reddick both. Austin Cindric's definitely 48 is a must win. If Logano and Briscoe have trouble, Chastain has trouble, can Bubba or Tyler sneak in there? Yeah, I definitely think they can. Now, I know a lot of people want the playoffs to go away. Well, all right, folks. Here's what it looks like with the playoffs to go away. Just pure points. William Byron's leading. Ryan Blaney minus 33. Kyle Larson minus 56. Christopher Bell minus 63. Denny Hamlin minus 64. Chase Elliott minus 76. Chase Briscoe minus 99. Tyler Reddick minus 150. Joey Logano minus 220. Bubba Wallace minus 238. Chris Buescher minus 240. And Alex Bowman minus 251. Now, one thing that I always comment on people on X about no playoffs is, well, when the old system, they didn't guarantee the best driver winning. And everybody's like, yeah, it's the best driver because you win the most points. You have the most consistent season. I was like, well, so wins don't matter, top fives don't matter, top tens don't matter. No. Points matter. Okay, let's take a look at this. And I actually thought about this. So wins. Denny Hamlin with 5. Sebo with 4. Shane Van Gisbergen with 4. Ryan Blaney with 3. Kyle Larson with 3. Where's William Byron? He's leading points right now. Oh, he's got 2 wins. Briscoe and Elliott both got 2 wins. So there is 5 drivers with more wins than the current points leader, William Byron. Top 5. So he's got to be up in top 5s, right? Ryan Blaney 13. Chase Briscoe 13. Denny Hamlin 13. Christopher Bell 11. Kyle Larson 11. I didn't mention William Byron's name there. Oh, William Byron's got 10 along with Chase Elliott. Oh, Byron must be leading top 10s then. Christopher Bell 18 top 10s. Kyle Larson 18 top 10s. Ryan Blaney 17. Chase Briscoe 17. Chase Elliott 16. Denny Hamlin 16. Where's William Byron at? He's got the most points. He's got 15 with Chris Buescher. So there is 6 drivers and more top 10s. Oh, that's right. Average finish. That's the key stat that gets you points, right? That's that key stat. So his points leader, he's got to be winning. He got to be leading average finish position, correct? Christopher Bell 11.96. Chase Elliott 12.03. Chase Briscoe 12.32. Denny Hamlin 13.33. 5th in average finish for William Byron at 13.45. So, your current points leader without the playoffs would be William Byron by 33 over Ryan Blaney. He is 6th in wins, 5th in top 5s, 7th in top 10s, and 5th in average finish. Tell me again how the old system crowned the most deserving champion? He's leading in one stat, and it's called points. He's not leading in top 5s, top 10s, wins, average finish. Stats that, show you're good. But I understand. Now, my idea. So my thought process would be kind of a hybrid of all of what we've done in the chase and everything. So, you run your 26 races. Win and you're in. People hate that, but I like that. Win and you're in. Then when it comes to the playoffs, top 15 in points, any additional winners. So you may have 18 in your first round. We did it this year. You could have 20. You could only have 15. So that first round of playoffs is kind of fluid. So you top 15 in points plus any additional winners. You run 3 races. The top 12 move on. no reset, no win and move on. You run 3 races, top 8 move on, no reset, no win and move on. You run 3 races, the top 8, you run 3 races, the top 4. Now, when you get to the final 4, you have a reset. Reset all of them playoff points to those 4 drivers. So basically you have the chase with eliminations through the first 3 rounds, and then you add your playoff points for the final round. So right now, based on my format for the playoffs and the points they currently use, Chase Briscoe is plus 62, Denny Hamlin plus 56, Ryan Blaney plus 55, Christopher Bell plus 47, Kyle Larson plus 46, William Byron plus 39, Joey Logano plus 18, Chase Elliott plus 9, Bubba Wallace minus 9, Tyler Reddick minus 13, Ross Chastain minus 20, and Chris Buescher minus 27. Now let's take a look at wins. So obviously Briscoe is leading the way right now based on my format. Yeah, he's tied with William Byron with 2 wins, and we have 5 drivers with more. Denny Hamlin is second. He's got the most wins. You go to top 5s. Briscoe's below Byron. Oh no, sorry. Briscoe's tied for the most top 5s at 13. Briscoe has the second highest number of top 10s at 17. The top is 18. Briscoe is third in average finish. So my idea, you run your 26 races, top 15 move on plus additional winners. You eliminate after 3 races, 12 move on, 8 move on, 4 move on. No reset, no win and move on. Points based on that format actually align more with wins, top 5s, top 10s, and average finish than the no playoffs, just points only format. Whoever's leading aligns more with those other stats, that those other stats mean something versus just doing straight points only. So that's actually a very interesting stat in its own right there. That doing that means more when those other stats mean more than just straight points only. When you do a points only, the only stat that matters is points. Wins, top 5s, top 10s, podiums, average finish, none of that matters. But when you make those stuff matter, which my idea would, then you look at all those other stats a little different. Alright. The 4 picks to win the Bank of America Roval 400 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. How do you not go with Shane Van Gisbergen? It's a real course. How do you not go with AJ Allmendinger? He won here 2 years ago. I would love to see him getting back to victory lane. Tyler Reddick running for his playoff life, and Christopher Bell, who won the other road course this year at COTA. Alright, as always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.